Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the August edition of Chamber Chat. Good morning to my co-host, Kathy
Good morning.
Henderson.
I can't believe it's August already.
I know.
And all the kids are going back to school today. We wish them a good school year, then the teachers, because it's, getting started.
Oh, they were so excited last night, but we'll talk about that. We had the back to school bash last night, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But, since we missed the July program here, because we're so exhausted after the Jamboree. Yeah. Sounds like I am this morning, but the school bash last night, I did a lot of talking.
Oh, did you?
So I know that's a shocker.
No, but I would never guess.
I want to thank everybody who came out and supported and sponsored and volunteered at the Smithville Fiddlers Jamboree and the DeKalb County Fair, Grandpa Fair of the South. Yeah. It takes a lot of people to put these things on. And I tell you, the Jamboree, celebrated their 51st anniversary. The fair celebrated their 166th. Wow. You know how I know that number?
No.
The fair is always 100 years older than me. Okay. So if it's ever like a contest comes up and said you'll win $1 million if you know how old the DeKalb County Fair is, I'm going to win.
You're going to know it.
I just add, as long as I can add 100.
Just add 100.
So
if you can add to 100, you're good.
And both events were amazing this year. I mean, it was just success A+.
People wanted to get out and about and have fun.
Yeah. Well done. They did it.
They did it.
So we're so grateful. And then speaking of the DeKalb Fair, while we were there, you know me, I like to multitask.
Yes, you do.
We decided to go ahead and get our ribbon cutting to showcase the new agriculture building. Now, the building was already there. Oh, I can't even begin. I don't even have a clue of who all got that together to get that fabulous building. But after we got it, there wasn't anything much inside. It's just a blank slate. So the Chamber applied for a $50,000 3-star grant from the Department of Economic Community Development and to get a new commercial kitchen and meeting training rooms for that space. Well, we were able to, thanks to Jeff McMillan, we were able to pull that off, get it all done for the fair, and then have a beautiful ribbon cutting. But let me tell you, normally when I get these grants, I'm also the one who's running getting it all done.
Getting it all together, yeah.
Well, I finally got smart, and I called Jeff McMillan, and that man, you never have to micromanage him.
I know. You just tell him what you want done, and he does it.
It just happens. He's amazing.
Yeah.
And the only time I ever had to call Jeff was to get information for the reports, because I was still writing the reports. But I cannot say thank you enough. So I told him since he's retiring, I'm thinking I'm going to call him after every grant now.
Yeah, he can't say no now, right? He can't say, I'm busy.
I know, right? So,
yeah.
But anyway,
no
he didn't even get to be there for the ribbon cutting. He was ill, and we're just so glad he's doing much better. He's still got a ways to go, but we talk and text, and we're just so grateful to Jeff. I cannot say thank you enough.
A job well done.
Oh my goodness, he did such a great job. And then, so speaking of Alexandria, I love Alexandria,
They have a library down there. Yeah.
So the Alexandria Library is fabulous. I love it. Love going in there. But back, I guess a couple of years ago, it's been probably more than that now. I applied for Alexandria to be in the Tennessee Downtowns program, and we got turned down the first go around. So we reapplied. You'd only apply like every 2 years. So we reapplied, and this time we got accepted. And so we're so excited. So the timing is just right for new businesses to start coming in.
We like new businesses down there.
And people say, well, why do you want to be in the Tennessee Downtowns program? Because that's, we got that Smithville into that. It's because that's how you get the grants. If you're not in that program, and you're not in 3-star, you got to have both of those things. You don't get those grants for your downtowns. So this very morning, Kathy, after I leave this program, I'm going to be heading to Alexandria. The state people are in town. They're going to be meeting with us. They want to see what we're planning on doing down there. And then we can start planning for the grants after we get through all the year of training. So we have a great steering committee. I'll talk about their names next month because I'm afraid I'll forget somebody. But Matt Boss is my chair on that. He did so much helping me get the information together for the application, and there were so many that helped. Rhea Baker, and I'd call and I'd say, okay, I'm typing, tell me
What to do.
what the
Yeah, what do you want me to
information
say?
is, and they're just a wealth of information. So, but we'll in the future be getting grants for changing their downtown also, and we're just so excited to see what's going to be happening in the near future. But we've already got some exciting things happening. You know, we've got the Junk and Jewels store down there that's doing well, and the tanning salon, the Adams Dental is awesome down there.
Yeah.
They got the new medical center down there. The what is it? Alexandra Family Medical, I think. I don't think that's exactly right, but it's close. And then, but we've got Alexandria Coffee.
Yeah,
Have you been in there yet?
I have not.
It's fabulous. It's so cute.
I don't drink coffee, but for
And-
those that drink coffee, it's a wonderful thing.
So here's the thing. Y'all know how it is with small business owners, right? And they're in Alexandria, and they're actually running their business. So they can't come to chamber chat. They join the chamber right off the bat.
Sure.
We had the ribbon cutting, but I'm about to get them on the phone. I want you to talk. I want you to hear them. They're awesome. You've got to go down there and see their place. I've got Jessica Higgins here also, and Claudia Lee. They're about to be my next guest. So you guys have got to go. When you're on the west end of the county, you got to go try this. So let me see if they're going
When
to
I visit
answer.
the library, I'll just run in there.
Here we go. Here we go. I spoke to them a couple of days ago. They should be waiting for our call. They're probably making coffee as we speak.
Yes.
And the pastries are delicious. Not that I would know, but
I bet you haven't sampled any of
oh
them.
my goodness, it was so good.
Did you have a sampling?
Coffee. I want to sample
Thank
it.
you for calling
Oh, no.
Alexandria Coffee. We have
Okay, we're going to try again after maybe a few minutes.
Okay.
But they're going to be on. Yeah. But let me go
Sooner
ahead.
or later.
But they're at 101 South Public Square in Alexandria. What's their hours?
The hours are Monday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hot and cold specialty drinks,
Oh, yeah.
lattes with lots of flavor
Oh, they are.
choices. And yes, they have regular coffee.
They do.
Yeah.
I didn't order regular
For
coffee.
those
I
that
got
drink
something
regular
fancy.
coffee.
Yeah, I had fancy something.
Fresh from the oven pastries.
Oh, they were so good.
And for more information, to check out their menu or to see their pastries of the day, just check out their Facebook page.
Okay, I'm going to try one more time here. Here we go. My cameraman's looking nervous over there. Is this going to happen?
We shall see.
Oh, and they're the cutest couple, the cutest little family. You ought to see them.
Let's hear them.
They're probably avoiding my phone call. They have block caller.
Oh, no.
No, they're awesome. They wouldn't do that. Okay, so if we can't get them this way, we'll try it. We'll try it again. They're working hard this morning. I hope the place is full. I'll be down there in a few minutes to get me a pastry and a
Save you-
specialty coffee.
Maybe they'll save you one.
Okay, there we go again. We're going to have to come back. All right, so now we're going to go on to the food for backpack sale.
Yes.
All right.
Two favorite people here.
So Claudia Lee,
Good morning.
she's with the Off the Beaten Path studio tour. Also, everybody knows Claudia from that. Jessica Higgins, people may know her from the Smithville Alderman, and we appreciate. When you do things in this community, you usually don't have one job. You usually do many
Right.
things.
Multitask.
We're
Right.
community minded. We can't help it.
Yeah.
We got our fingers in everything, but it's because we care.
Right, and Jessica's been our marketing person for the studio tour for several years, and she makes it happen.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yes, she is.
I say she's the only person I've ever seen get a 501c3 in like 6 months.
Yeah, that's right.
Dedication.
It was a miracle. I don't know.
She is really good. So we are looking forward to the Art for Kids sale, which is a backpack program. And we were trying to figure out on the way here how long we've been doing it. I don't know. It's been a
I don't know. My house is full of pottery, so I don't know if that
We
counts.
should check.
So, why would you have pottery in your house? What?
Because I go and buy.
She comes really early.
Yeah. Well, I help unpack.
And we put her to
I
work.
get to look at stuff.
and kind of putting stuff aside. We all do that.
Yeah.
But it's coming up in August. We always do it in August. It's not always the same weekend. We want to do it when all our people can be there to help. And it's the 20th this year. So it starts around 8 o'clock in the morning, though we will be there a lot earlier setting up because it's a big setup. And it is a lot of pottery, but we've got some other stuff this year that I think people are going to be excited about that are really fun.
I'm excited already.
So people show up, and then you got all this fabulous pottery that people can buy.
And we're selling it like really.
It's like
It's super cheap.
cheap. And if I'm buying stuff, It's cheap.
Yeah, we are interested in volume here.
But it's beautiful. It's beautiful pieces.
great
I mean, for
stuff.
a wonderful
There's
price.
great
I mean,
stuff.
really.
So this is made by the students.
This is made by students. This is made by artists
Yeah.
here and in other areas. Sometimes it's their seconds. Sometimes they just donate work, which is great.
yeah,
So it's a real mix of things, of different levels of expertise, and sometimes the earlier work is kind of really fun. You know, it's a little more interesting. I haven't kind of honed in on their style
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
So
It's one of a
fun to
kind,
see.
though. It's a one-of-a-kind piece, yeah.
kind, all handmade. Everything in the tour, in the kids sale is handmade. We ask if people want to bring work with them, just customers have pieces that they've had and they don't want anymore and they want to redonate them, and we will price them and put them out and resell them, and more money for the kids. The money goes to feeding children
Yes.
in this community, and 100% of the money goes for food. Doesn't go for anything else. That's it.
It's a wonderful thing that y'all
Yeah,
do.
and I also encourage groups. You know, if you've got a group of people that like to get together and make stuff, why not make things for the sale and donate them? Because quite frankly, right now, the sources we've had for our pottery are drying up. People are retiring and not working at schools where they used to be able to get a lot of pottery and stuff. So we're a little concerned about bringing in more work, and so maybe it'll just start changing the look a little bit. But if we can get more people working and helping,
Yeah, new artists to come in and
just clean out your house with stuff that you have that's handmade. It doesn't have to be from this area, and bring it. We're happy to have it.
doesn't have to be pottery. It could be
No,
something they've
no.
sewn or
We've
knitted
had
or
prints,
crocheted.
We've had prints. We've had paintings. We have had knitting. We have had just everything, woodworking, anything. Jewelry. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
What a great idea! Instead of letting it collect dust or storing it away,
Recycle it.
Yeah,
for a
and
good
it's-
cause.
Absolutely recycle
let
it.
somebody else love it. Plus, you're doing it for a good cause.
It's a great way to move things out
give
of your
back to the
house
community.
and to give back to the community. And
Our children, especially, the most
yeah,
important.
I mean, this should not be happening.
Yeah.
We shouldn't even.
Just
have
don't
to do
realize how many
this.
children do go to bed hungry of a
Oh,
night.
it's terrible.
Just, you know,
terrible.
the thoughts of it in our country is just it
Yeah.
just boggles your mind to think of it. How
I
sad
know
that
it.
is.
I know it truly is. So we encourage people to come early because things go very quickly.
So when you say early, what time
No.
are you meaning here?
Not as early as Kathy.
No.
Not early as Kathy.
Come as early as Kathy, you work.
Yeah.
We kind of aim for starting at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And usually by noon we're done. It's we tend to drop the prices later in the day. We'll half everything and say if you want that, you got to take all this.
Yeah.
You know, things
So
like that.
occasionally people will say, "Now, where is the farmers market?" And can you describe where that is?
It's very easy.
Yeah, it is
It
easy.
is right behind Ace Hardware Store, which
Yes.
is right across from Food Lion.
Which is right
door
beside
to
the county complex.
Next to the
yeah.
complex, it's couldn't be easier to find.
Yeah.
And if you go past the elementary school, you've gone too far.
That's right, and you can't go past it because you're going to see a lot of
Yeah.
activity going on there. And it's a great place to come buy your veggies and,
Oh, yeah.
and visit the farmers
So you
market.
can
and support
double duty
that.
there, yeah.
I look forward to doing that every
Yeah.
time.
You know, COVID brought out a lot of the artists on the tour are now, not that they haven't done it before, but COVID really helped bring out like individual classes and stuff. So a lot of you guys are doing that again. And a lot of the artists are on site. There's information there. It's a great time for young adults to come and ask questions, or old adults, it doesn't matter, to get to know some of the artists and get connected and maybe want to take a pottery class or
Oh, yeah.
or
Right,
paper making
right,
class.
right.
So it's multi-purpose.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, it's multi-serving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great idea because a lot of people are probably just too intimidated to try. And, you know, you can start from scratch. They will take beginners to
Yeah.
people who have maybe been doing things for a while.
Yeah, I know the Columbarinis, Lily and Christine, are doing pottery
Yeah, they're doing
classes
it,
in
yeah.
their studio, and I know people that are taking it that just love it. They're wonderful.
Throw that clay down.
Yeah, they're
It
having a
looks so
great time.
relaxing, but it's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
I've tried it. I think my clay
Yeah, it's
went throwing somewhere.
Kind of nice just to get the experience.
It was. Get your
even if
hands
you-
messy. It feels good.
Yeah, just playing clay. So, yeah, it's a really fun event, and It goes really fast.
It does.
So that's going to be on August the 20th. That's a Saturday at 8 a.m.
At 8 a.m.
You can't promise how long the products are going to be there, so get
Cannot
there early.
promise.
But you
And,
can promise the money's going for a good cause.
It's absolutely going for a good cause, and you can find out more about it at the Studio Tour website, which is offthebeatenpathtour.com.
Now, since you brought that up, I know that's a
Since
ways
you
down
said
the
that,
road.
Claudia.
Yeah. Since you mentioned that, now I know that's in since that's normally in the last weekend, long weekend of November. October. Did I say
October.
November?
Don't
You
come
did
in.
say that.
Do not
Sorry
come
about
in
that.
November.
I was watching somebody come in and I lost track. So the last full weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday now
Yes,
of
of October, every
and
year.
Off the Beaten Path Studio Tour. You had to have it. You had to close it down for a couple of years because of COVID.
It's been 2 years, and
years.
so we are up and running and really raring to go.
Oh,
this
you're
year.
raring this
Oh, we
year.
are. Oh,
Yeah, you're ready.
We are making work like crazy, and everybody's excited about it. And it's just going to be so great
Yeah.
to be able to have people in our
Go
studios
check the
again.
website out. It's been completely revamped. Lucas
Oh.
Antoniak redid the whole thing.
The website looks
He's so
amazing.
talented. I mean,
Oh, he is incredible.
Yeah.
We're so
and
lucky
it'll really
he does
showcase
that.
all of the artists and what they do, where they're at. I mean, it always has, but new layout's always nice.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now I can tell you by being at the chamber that so many new people have moved into the area in the last couple of years, and they're saying, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
So this is a time of the year that you get to go to the artist studios, which is that's not something you get to do all the year long.
Right.
So they'll be doing demonstrations there. You can buy products if you want. You can just see what there is to offer, but
Right.
but you can probably explain that a little bit better than me. You two can.
Well, and also a lot of the studios, the artists will have guest artists at their studios. I'm going to have about 7 or 8 different artists at my studio
Oh, wow.
this year, besides me, and so it's fun to see what they are doing, and you're going to see new work as well as some old favorites, and there will be demonstrations for sure. So. I would encourage people, anybody that's interested, again, the website is the way to go because that's where everything is. All the information about the tour, about the artists, about the directions. There's a map you can download. One of the cool things is you can go to each artist's site on the website. If you're interested in that artist, you can click on them and you will get directions to their studio. So you don't have to just kind of look at a map and try to figure out where everything is.
So basically, you go when you want to during their certain
In
hours.
the order that you want.
In the order you want. You don't have to. It's not a 1,
don't-
2, 3, 4, 5.
You don't have to
you
follow
can-
the path. You just
If
can
you're
guide.
interested, if you're
Okay.
interested in the paper making, you go to that. And if you're not, you go to another
Exactly.
studio that's doing clay.
Right.
So.
And it's free.
And it's free. Yes.
Yeah.
Family friendly.
And you can get you a car loading and
It's
and
just-
carpool.
Yeah,
It's just
that's-
a very,
yeah.
very, very
Get with your
fulfilling
friends and
experience.
Yeah.
You
And
walk
it's-
away feeling just good.
Now these artists are across DeKalb and Cannon County, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So it's in a pretty close area. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
but it's a good thing that it's 3 days because you may want to hit them all.
Right.
Again, you might want to go back.
Yeah, you may want to go
we have
back.
a lot of people that come into the area from out of state as well as just other areas, other towns.
Some of them plan around that.
They don't totally plan around that, and it's a great little quickie vacation and in
Yeah.
a beautiful place.
And we have a hospitality stop.
We do
Oh,
have
where's
a
that gonna
that's
be?
right.
It's Twisted Oaks. They were the,
Oh, Twisted Oaks. We love Twisted Oaks. Oh my goodness.
yeah, and they're very graciously
Their
very
lunch.
excited
Oh my
to do
goodness.
it. Yeah.
Right, so you can get information there on the day of the tour. What else about the tour?
It's just it's an
just-
amazing thing. It is
is
one of those.
fun.
Okay, so you get in that weather and the leaves on the
Colors,
tree, the colors, and then driving around to all these art places.
Yeah.
That is just like so de-stressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's really a fun thing to do.
And it's important too. I should say this, even though nobody wants to hear this.
Yeah.
We've had some changes in our lineup. Some of
Okay.
our, like William Kalinga, who is a very
Right.
popular
Right.
stop,
Yeah.
he has retired from, and so he won't be on
Oh,
the
that's
tour.
gonna be a disappointment, but
Yeah.
everybody deserves to get to retire
Yeah.
Now,
eventually.
and he still has a website.
Yes.
I'm sure you can
He's-
still
he's
Commission
just-
work.
Yeah, if you want
He's
to.
just
I
got too
don't- I
much
don't wanna
work
speak
as
for
far
him.
Yeah.
as he's got a lot of work
Yeah.
to
When you're
do.
talented, that's what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah,
But
so
he will not be on the tour.
Right,
I'm trying to
so
think if there was another.
things change. People that have been on the tour and that have had studios there's a couple that are not haven't had their studio on for a few years, and they're going to be at my studio instead. of having their studio on the tour.
And then we have some new
So-
stops, like Maggie's and Sarah.
Right, is a new stop. So you definitely want to look and see
And
who's
see who's
going to
there.
be. Don't
2
assume.
years off gave us some time to think.
I think you've left some. I don't know if I have something there at the library on their.
I left you.
Yeah, I think you did.
brochures.
I think they're still. I think I have them on a little thing
If
on
you
the
need
table
more,
there.
just let us
I
know.
may need
Oh,
some.
well, actually, I'm going to have a booth at the Tennessee State Fair
Okay.
in August. So I can, if you'll send
we'll
me
get you some.
get some to Kathy, I will take
Or
those
you
and
can
put them on her
come to my
booth.
office, and I'll have them.
Okay.
And if you
That's
want
easy
to, if
to
you
do.
want to
Either
take this, if you're going to be doing it, is it before the 20th?
Yes, I have to set up on August 10th.
You can take that. too.
Okay, awesome. So
And then if you had some little things
I
like
only
that.
have a 3x3x7 booth, but
Okay.
I'm going to get it.
She's going to get everything in there about
You
the
should
county.
see the chamber office. All I've done this weekend is Beth and I have been making
And that
stuff.
jacket you open and
Oh.
everything.
Yeah, there's all the little pockets on there.
You ought to
the
see
way
this
to do
stuff.
it.
Beth's like, how are we going to get all that on? And one shelf is going to have a
The
monitor.
jacket.
Yeah.
One's going to be a monitor, so that's
Yeah.
going to be Woodhouse Shelf, the monitor, just with all the pictures, you know.
Right.
And then I've only got 2 more shelves.
She's asking for.
And you ought to see I've got 100 signs.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I'm going to
Plus,
figure it out.
those little things will go just in like a little card thing.
Those are little
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Or you can just
So
tape it
yeah,
to your.
get me a bunch of these and I'll have
we'll
them
do
there.
that. We will do that.
But
for
we're
sure.
excited about going to the
So-
state fair.
If you leave them
and
at the, if you can get them to the library, I can take them over to her or something.
Yeah, and just get a bunch there. Me and Kathy, we're like,
There
she
you
goes,
go.
goodbye, I'll get tomatoes and cards.
Pick up the cards.
That'll work.
Tomatoes and cards, yeah.
That's
So
great.
thank y'all for all you do. This does not
pleasure.
happen by magic. And, you know,
Yeah.
I think people think it does sometimes, but it does.
It takes a lot of work behind the scenes, and
does.
they are like little beavers in there. They're just
So
little
fun.
ants, just
It's so
working.
fun. You'll
Well, we're
love it.
so grateful for y'all. Thank you
Enjoy-
so
thank you
much.
guys
And thank you
so
for being
Thank
here.
y'all.
My
Thank you.
pleasure. Thank you.
That was awesome. Well, Kathy, I was so excited about Pastor Chad Ramsey being here this morning from Smith for First Baptist because we had the best back to school bash last night. I mean,
Was there a lot of people there last night?
oh my goodness. I mean, I hate to say it, but some people stood in line over an hour.
Oh, my
It was
goodness.
just backed up.
Oh wow!
All the way down the street, but I didn't have one negative comment. I talked to every single parent, every kid coming in. I was there, and they had the best attitudes. They were like, "We're just so grateful for all the
Yeah,
stuff,"
yeah.
and so. This was like another thing that, you know, I was working with them, but they did all the hard work. They contacted all the sponsors. We had a great time. The students got so many things last night. I mean, they
That's
had
good.
bags full.
Because if you look at the list sometimes that these children have, and if a parent has 3 or 4 children in the family,
Yeah.
and everybody has to have $30 worth of stuff.
Yeah, or
I mean,
more, yeah.
yeah. Especially the older kids where they have to have all this stuff. It makes a big difference.
Well, we had such generous sponsors. I cannot say, again, thank you enough for all these people who were providing these supplies. Super expensive,
Yes.
big number of people, and we still got plenty extra last night. I know Brother Chad's going to get them sent to the schools, and so they can, you know, everything will be distributed. But it was just such a fun event. It was just one of those sweet community events, and it was just so fun to see all the people so appreciative. I heard so many thank yous last night.
That's great. That's
Oh,
great. And,
yeah.
and it benefits our children. So that's what we're after.
That is what
You know,
we're
whatever.
after.
And it takes a whole community. People don't realize everything. They think, oh, it's just there. No,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes.
Oh,
all these
wow.
people working for months. It doesn't happen like in a day.
Yeah.
They work for months getting all this together to make this event possible.
Well,
so.
Brother Chad had pushed it, and I was like, oh man, you know, and then
just hope
I'm
it
like,
turns
let's
out,
do it. Let's
yeah.
get a meeting together,
Yeah.
and we did. Carol Hendricks, oh my goodness, she and Tucker went around, talked to all the sponsors. I gave them a list, then they actually did the work, you know, and Michelle Burklow was working with us, and then so many just
Some
you know
other people,
community
yeah.
volunteers from
Sure.
the businesses, from I know from First Baptist, and the Smithville Police Department was there. There was just so many people. Judge Cook was there handing out stuff, and we just Oh, look on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
I've got pictures, lots of pictures. I was up last night posting pictures. So anyway, so grateful for that. And then I think Brother Chad would have said this on August 7th. The children from Sozo, I hope I got that right.
Yeah.
Uganda, that's in Africa.
Sure.
They'll make a stop on their miracle tour at the Smithville First Baptist. They'll be there on August 7th for the morning worship service, and then they'll have a second show on Sunday night for the community. And it's a free event, but if you want to donate to that sweet group, you're welcome to do so. What else we got?
The annual poker run at Fish Lips. I love saying that. Fish Lips Resort and Grill.
Yeah,
Saturday, August the 6th. For more info on this and other upcoming events, give them a call or check out the Pades Ford Marina website.
Well, and Pades Ford, they're known for their Wake Fest. And last month, I haven't been before, but I look at the pictures. They're amazing, and I get calls from people all over the U.S. asking, make sure they got the dates, and that is like a big deal.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. And so everything they do is they just
Go all out.
Yeah, they go all out. They're awesome. It's beautiful down there. And I already mentioned the chamber will be setting up a DeKalb County booth display at the Tennessee State Fair, which is now in Wilson County.
Yeah, I saw that.
So much easier to get to. We used to go way out West End in Nashville.
Yeah.
So this is so nice for us. It's a 10-day event, 550,000 visitors.
Goodness.
So we thought, what demographic would be better than to have a booth there, because a lot of these visitors are going to be probably within a 60-mile radius of Wilson County, and of course that's going to be they'll say, oh, we need to go up to DeKalb County, look at that lake, look at that Appalachian Center for Craft, look at those great stores, the off the beaten path, Harmony Lane, we're trying to, you ought to see the chamber. It looks like it's just like Sign Central there. But they're all different sizes. I had to make everything, but it's going to be so cute, I think. Worked really hard. My cricket, let me tell you, my new cricket's on its last leg.
Yeah, that's a cool little device.
I tell you,
it can
I
do
was like,
stuff.
where am I going to do this? Because I had to be cost effective, and we printed out. I said, Beth, you're not going to be sleeping this weekend. Friday night, Saturday all day. It was just, my house was upside down and backwards, but now it's back in shape, and I've still got a few more signs to make, but we're getting there. We're going to be through before the 10th. So, Kathy, we mentioned about the Alexandra Library, which we don't talk a whole lot about, but the Alexandra Library is such a beautiful addition to the downtown square. I mean, I don't even have to worry about, we need to get a grant for that, because that place is gorgeous.
Well, we had new windows put in. The mayor had the new windows put in last year, and they just changed the whole look of the building. So we're grateful for that. And then we just do a few little things inside. And
I love the inside of that library.
And so it's just a nice place, and that's what we want for the people down there, to have a nice place to come. And they do the same things down there that we do at the library in Smithville. In fact, we've been so busy. May and June was our busy months.
Oh, good.
So we're kind of taking a little break right now, and gearing up for this fall, when all the things are coming up this fall, and maybe we can have some new programs if everything settles down.
Yeah.
Stays like it is now. We may have some new programs coming up and things like that. But I just want to inform people what we do offer at the library, because a lot of people that's moving in the community may not know what the library has to offer. And of course, we are located on 101 South 1st Street, and that is across from the post office.
Here in Smithville.
And of course, the Alexander Library is on the square next to Adams Dental.
Yes.
And so, but we have books. We have books. We have audio books. If you have a library card, you can download a free app and do the Reads program, which is free audio books and ebooks.
Yeah.
And magazines.
And if you can't figure out how to do it like me, you just go in there.
Well, come in there and we will show you how to set that up.
Yeah.
But there's probably several thousand audio books in that. You just have to have a library card. We have DVDs. We have become a movie central. So we do have all the latest movies, newspapers. We have the Smithville Review, the Tennessean. Magazines. We have about 30 titles of magazines that you can check out, just like you do a book. Of course, they have access to Wi-Fi 24/7. We have our computers inside that they can use, print, copy, fax, and scan.
Oh, wow.
If you scan to an email, there's no fee for that, And a lot of
Y'all
people,
notarize also?
we do have notaries. We also do the boating test. We've done a lot of boating tests this summer. And all you have to do for the boating test is to be sure to call and make an appointment, and then you have to have the little sticker for you can get it at a sporting goods store or something like that. And we need that for you to take your test. And you come in and I think there's about 60 questions on the test.
Okay.
You can take it if you fail the first one, you can take it one more time that day.
Yeah.
And then if you fail that one, you can come back another day and take it. But so we do a lot of that. Of course, we have our genealogy room, and we have the census books and then books you can't find anyplace else. A lot of things are online now, but there's a lot of things. Mr. Webb's files are in there. You do not find those online. So we have a lot of information there. We have fax, interlibrary loans, the TWA voting exam, voter registration forms there.
Wow.
People that move into town.
You're like a one-stop shop.
Yeah, and tax forms in season. We're about the only place in town that carries the tax forms, and we have to order those special. And about the only forms that they send out anymore is the 1040s and the booklets when they do get them out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's in January. And then we do the notaries. And then we have our programming, the Older Americans Day and the summer reading program. We just finished that, and it was such a success this year. So many children signed up, and it was the programs. There was more kids come to our programs this year. We do want to thank the parents and the grandparents and the babysitters and the aunts and uncles that brought these children to the programs, signed them up, because to instill in them the importance of reading. It's very important that children be able to read, and so we want to thank them for all that. We want to also thank McDonald's, Sonic, Bumpers, and the Pizza Hut for the coupons for the kids' goodie bags at the end. Give them a little incentive. And we want to save the children. We did get a grant from them, so we got some really great things to give the children at the end. Everybody got a free book. They got a really cute backpack.
Yeah.
And then they got a lot of things in the backpack that was donated. So we want to thank everyone that helped make this possible. It takes a whole community together to do these things. So as you well know, you have to have help.
Oh goodness, yes.
And so we just have I do the database for the Imagination Library. So if your child is birth to 5th birthday, you can sign up for the Imagination Library, and there's forms there at the library, or you can go online. And I do have to go in if they do it online, and I have to approve it, so that they can get the books.
Kids love to get something in the mail.
And it is. It's they go in and their name is on the book, and it's right there for them. So it's very exciting for that. So we have author signings at times when the new author comes, and has a book. But so we're going to have some special programs coming up this year, and besides the Halloween Boo Bash and the Christmas on the Square. So we're trying to think of some things that we can do for the the community too. So we're working at it. We want to get back into the schools again and start. I used to go and do story times, and I would like to start doing that again. And do story times for the classrooms, individual classrooms or whatever. So just give me a call.
Oh, I know. I was at the back to school bash last night. I was talking to all these kids. I was asking their favorite subjects and things like that. And one little girl, she said, "Well, I don't really like to read." And I said, "Well, the more you practice, the better you get at it." But I said, "It may be that you've not gotten a book that you just love yet." I said, "If you go to the library, you can pick out any book you want." And I said, "That's how I got my love of reading. I found a book, and I just was obsessed with it. And then I said, now I can't even sleep at night unless I've read."
Yeah.
And she said, "Really?" She said, "Well, I like to read a little." So I said, "Well, you head to the library." And she said, "Okay." And I looked at her mama, and she said, "Okay, I'll take her." But, sometimes it may be they've not had that book that they picked out.
Just one little book.
Just that they, think they would love.
Yeah.
So anyway, her little eyes just sparked up after that.
Yeah, that's it. It just takes one little, one thing, one incentive, a little book that maybe they enjoy reading, and that just sets them on a new path.
Yeah. Well, I'm grateful to Miss Cheatham, my 9th grade teacher, who
Miss Cheatham was
who actually got us to read a book I would have never thought I would have liked. It was called Silas Marner. I haven't read it since. I don't think, but I need to, because I want to see. I loved it. I couldn't wait.
Yeah, there were some books that you just thought.
I could not wait.
I think Mrs. Cheatham was instrumental in my husband's reading too, and he got me interested in reading when I was a teenager. So it's passed along.
Yeah. Well, that's what sparked it. Miss Cheatham and Silas Marner.
One special and Silas Marner.
Silas Marner. I'm going to have to check that out, Kathy, now and read it
you're
again.
Have to do it.
Oh my goodness. Well, Brad Halfacre will be here in just a minute, so we'll go ahead and skip that for a second and then see what else. I want to remind everybody to check out Bert Driver's Burlap Room. The schedule of musical events is on Facebook. He's got it on everything. He's got it from TikTok to Twitter to
everything.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So, and also last night when I got home from the school bash, I had a message, or I'd been tagged on a new video that got done by the agriculture department, and it had Johnny Barnes, and it had,
oh, wow.
it's about agriculture in DeKalb County. I called it agritourism.
Yeah.
And but Johnny, that is the director at UT, Johnny Barnes at UT Extension, he did a fabulous job. They also interviewed Julie David of Harmony Lane Farms. Of course, Julie is fantastic.
She is.
And then Bert Driver was talking about how he, has gone from just doing one thing, the nursery,
to other,
sort of make it multi-purpose. Yeah, so it's not a seasonal thing. He's 12 months. So anyway, they'll be doing autographs later.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
They're all. You ought to see them.
Take pictures. Everybody have to take a picture with them.
Yeah, they were real stars last night. I was super impressed. So be sure and check that video out. I put it on the chamber page, and I think I pinned it at the top so that we would that everybody be able to see it. And then go ahead and mark your calendars for these important dates. Chamber has nothing to do with these, but I'm so glad we got them. It brings tourists in, and I love going to a festival that I've not had to
You haven't not work. You just go and enjoy.
I just go and enjoy it. But on September 24th, the Autumn Street Fair will be in downtown Smithfield. I enjoyed that so much last year. And then I also went to the Pumpkin Festival last year. That's going to be October 22nd this year in downtown Smithfield. And then our downtown Smithfield Boo Bash will be on October the 31st from 12 to 5 p.m. So that's always
fun.
Yeah. And you know what? I just had a thought that I was in a meeting and I was told that they're going to bring back the Old Timers Day to Alexandria. Mm-hmm. I think the date was October 1st. Do not count that as true. I'm going to find out. We'll have it on the next program.
Okay.
So anyway, they're going to bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's bring it back big. Everybody go to Alexandria. We'll get your information on when that festival really is, but it's in October. I think it's October 1st. It's October 1st on a Saturday. I don't know. So anyway, let's see. Oh, and the gas company. They do so much for so many. And if you can contribute to the Middle Tennessee Natural Gas Project Hometown Help, all you do is round up your bill. If it's like if it's like your bill happens to be $7.80, they would just round it off to $8. It's 20 cents or so. It's not going to be any more than 50 cents a month. And they have so many programs. I mean, involved from the back to school bash to everything the chamber does, just about they help us, and so many other good causes. But that's actually, they organize that, but it's you putting in your 50 cents or less a month.
Money. You're contributing.
Yeah. And it's an easy way to help out in the community. And of course, Kathy, we want to remind everybody that
school is in session. Be careful when the school buses and the children crossing the street.
Yes.
And just be safe. We want the children to have a wonderful year this year, and the teachers, and a safe year. So everybody be cautious now that school started. Slow down. Watch those school zones. Watch the school buses. Yes, do not, stop when you see those school buses with the signs out and the lights flashing. Don't try to pass them or tailgate them, or, that's...
if you see yellow lights or that little sign on the side, that means they're about to do something. They're about to stop. Children about to cross the road.
Be cautious.
Yeah. We want to keep our children safe, so just slow down, keep your distance away from those buses. Now, Brad's not here. Maybe I ought to call him, see if he wants to do a call.
I reckon he's out there.
I don't know.
The door's closed.
We'll get our cameraman to go check. So our cameraman, Kobe, he takes care of us.
He's going to watch for us.
He's going to check and see if Brad is here. So, sometimes he gets here. He's here?
He's coming.
Oh, yay. Perfect timing.
Yes.
So
here he
this
comes.
is the way we roll.
Yeah, just on time.
I love it.
Come on, Brad.
Come on in, Brad. Just walk in. You can come on this side.
Yeah, we was waiting for you, Brad.
Perfect timing.
You hit it just right.
How you doing?
Doing well. How y'all doing today?
I tell ya, it is beautiful over at Edgar Evans State Park. I was saying we're going to have a DeKalb County booth at the Tennessee State Fair this year, and we have got. Oh, you ought to see my sign. I'll send you a picture. It's pretty creative, if I do say so myself.
Great,
Yeah.
great. I hope y'all been driving through in early spring and May and June. You see the fruits of our labor from our roadside planting. Right now, things are kind of dying off, but excuse me. But back in back in May and June, you saw some beautiful lance leaf coreopsis, real pretty yellows. Last month we had the purple coneflower, the black-eyed Susans.
Oh yeah. Oh
We
yeah. I told my husband about that. That he was wrong all these years. It's not black-eyed Susies. It's black-eyed Susans.
because they are black-eyed Susans and brown-eyed Susans.
Oh,
There
wow,
are
there
two.
you go.
They are two. So, but and those are kind of dying off a little bit now. So we're hoping to have some milkweed and ironweed coming up later in the fall. But what we've done is a project. We come through and sprayed the banks that was real steep in mowing, and because it saves us time on mowing. And we come in and planted this nice wildflower mix, which it promotes native pollinators, not just butterflies, not just bees, just any type of pollinator.
Sure. Little hummingbirds.
Yeah, hummingbirds, butterflies, bees, all different types of bees, not just honeybees, but some of our native bees.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize, honeybees are great, but they also, like our backyard bees, they also compete with our native bees that we have. So this is kind of good for everything. We also have some honeybees that are on the park that we got a couple of hives that we've got hidden, throughout the park, and we did have a honey drive, and we sold some honey last year. So it's kind of an all-purpose thing. So if you haven't saw it in a while now, if you drive through right now, it's kind of going to look kind of blah because things are dying off. But we're hoping, starting about May through about the end of July, they got some real pretty vibrant colors, and we're hoping that there's more. There's the idea of things are. When something dies, something else takes its place.
Takes over.
So hopefully through the end of August, September, we'll have something
Some
still
new stuff
blooming.
coming up.
Well, we're not going to be disappointed because all the trees down there are going to be vibrant orange and yellow.
Yeah, they're gonna look like a patchwork quilt.
Yeah.
It's getting ready. We're getting it. It's getting ready to happen. So, it's been hot. We've had a lot going on. We had a very successful junior ranger camp. We had a lot of kids from Smithfield come in there this year. We got our cabin project done and finished. So we got a new cabin upgrade. So we got new couches and all 34 cabins. The cabin upgrades, 20. All but 10 of them have got new bathrooms. So
Oh, wow.
we left out, all but 6 of them have new bathrooms. So we left out C unit. C unit still has the traditional tub and shower combination, but the rest A, B, D, E, and F, I've got new tile stand-up showers. We kind of left C alone because it's kind of the newer of the buildings. So we will be remodeling, doing some little remodeling to our handicap, and hopefully be getting some new mattresses in pretty soon. So
Wow.
they got that coming. But I got a lot of events coming up. Just check out our website. If you haven't downloaded the app yet, it's just TN State Parks on your website. But today, if you're out and about, we got some fishing program. He's doing a snakes later on today.
Suzanne, you need to run down there.
And then let's see, tomorrow. I'm sorry, tomorrow's the snakes.
What date is that?
The
So
4th.
for the TV. Okay, August 4th.
The 4th,
Yeah.
August 4th, Sunset Cruise. August 5th, the Sunset Cruise.
Are they all filled up?
Actually, no. There's still some space available.
Oh, call. You have to have a reasonable for that.
Yes, you got a reservation, and I think it's $15 a person.
That's a bargain.
Very,
Yeah.
very reasonable ride, and there's nothing more pretty than a Center Hill sunset.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen them on the Gulf of Mexico. I've been to Hawaii. There's nothing better than a
Nothing.
Center Hill sunset,
Yeah.
folks. I'm
a
telling
Center
It is,
Hill.
yeah.
If you've not seen it, you need to enjoy it. I've traveled all over the world.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better than a Center Hill
Oh.
sunset. I'm not saying.
I love
'cause it's
sunsets
home.
anyway.
He
and
sounds like a
sunrises.
chamber director.
Yeah, there you go. Promoting. Yeah.
But we got a lot going on, and check us out on the website. Come see us. One of the things that we're doing, and I wanted to share with you. It's a really cool program. And it's something, you know, we got our interpretive center. I'm trying to see the time.
I love the interpretive
4:30,
center. Yeah.
August 6th at 4:30. Seasonal Ranger Blake is going to do an interpretive center walkthrough. So that's the interpretive center is where we have a lot of our park history. So it tells a little bit about Edgar Evans. It tells about a little bit about the history around the Caney Fork River watershed. So that's kind of like our historical hub of the
I
park.
love it. It looks
So if
great.
if you're in the area and want to know more about who Edgar Evans was, you know, Edgar Evans is a Smithville icon. I mean, he started a lot of things here in Smithville. You know, he was born on the 7th day of the 7th month. I want to say in the seventh year. I mean, 7 was their lucky number.
Wow.
So I mean, there's a lot that goes on there, but he was.
Is that Joel Evans' dad?
That was Joel Evans' dad.
Yeah.
And he did a lot for DeKalb County. So if you want to learn about who Edgar Evans was, and learn a little about the park in the area, come on out to that interpretive center walkthrough. And we've got a nice fish display. We talk about some of the snakes we have in the area as well. And that's August 6th at 4:30, and that's a free program. You just show up. So.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Lots of cool stuff going on at the
Oh
park.
my goodness! And there's no more beautiful place to be than Edgar Evans State Park.
Yeah.
It's a hidden jewel. We're just right down the road. I mean, you can be there in about 25 minutes.
And then during the last 2 years, they've just been really a blessing to the community. People can get out and go down there and
Not be worried about COVID.
about being with people. They can just hike the trails or go out on a boat or just all the activities that's going on down there. So
And
it's
finally, the last 2 years, I actually saw all those picnic tables starting to get to use. You know,
Yeah.
for years we've had all these picnic tables that you know, and in the 70s that was a big thing.
Yeah.
Everybody went picnicking,
Yeah,
and then
sure.
for the past 25 years, only a select few picnic tables was being used.
Yeah.
But when COVID hit, I actually saw a lot of picnic tables that hadn't been used in a very long
Yeah.
time getting some use.
People
and
got
and
outside
people
again.
are still using
Yeah.
them. So if you haven't been out to see us, come see us.
They discovered the great outdoors again.
That's right.
So is the restaurant still open at the Marina?
damn restaurant. The damn restaurant is still open.
That's the name of the restaurant, by the way.
That's the name of the restaurant. The damn restaurant.
Yeah.
And I love their menu. They've got the damn cheeseburger, the big damn cheeseburger.
Oh, my goodness.
It's awesome. You need to come.
Can a preacher's wife go?
Well, it's DAM, like the dam, like Center Hill Dam.
Dam.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not. Yes.
Yes.
And it's I think they're open Thursday through Sunday, and you can, if you need information, I think they have a website actually as well, or you can call. You could call the main marina line. It's 931-858-5695, and they can give you the restaurant's number. But they have a beautiful outdoor dining area.
Oh,
You get
it's
to see all those
lovely.
turtles.
Oh,
and,
the turtles.
It's
That freaks me out a little, though, because I'm thinking, when I jump in the lake, those turtles are, not caged over here. Those turtles are
they're right there.
Right?
You're going to swim with the turtles,
Yeah,
Suzanne.
I know.
as long as you're not a French fry, I think you're
Yeah.
You're okay?
Yeah, they might nibble your toes or something.
Speaking of Center Hill Dam, though, they'll be celebrating 75 years next year.
Yes.
And so I met with one of the people who's in charge of trying to get this activity together. And so I said, why don't we do I Love Center Hill Lake Because? And so she sent me a sign. So if you'd like to come by the chamber, or I can come to you maybe, and like to do I Love Center Hill Lake Because, and you'll hold the sign and we'll do some videos, and then we're going to have to put those together, make something fabulous, I'm sure. Just let me know, because we're going to start that.
That's a wonderful idea.
Now, how old is the Edgar Evans State Park?
Edgar Evans will be turning 50 in about 2 years.
Oh, that'll be a big celebration.
In 2025. Let's see. We were founded in 75. So
Yeah.
in 2025,
Couple of years.
it'll be 50 years.
Wow.
Oh,
So we'll be having a celebration there.
hang out here a minute, Brad. Look here what I've got. Our Kelsey and Dustin from Alexandria Coffee. Hello there, guys.
Hi.
Well, hello. We missed you earlier. We're glad you called back. I was hoping you saw the call.
Yes, we did. We got super busy in the shop and had school start this morning. So
Well, that is a great
crazy
problem to
morning.
have. Yes, we were hoping y'all were just so busy.
Yeah, that you just didn't have time.
Well, this is Kelsey Chapman, and Brad Halfacre's here with us, and Kathy Hendrickson. And Brad is the manager of Edgar Evans State Park, so I'm going to let you tell him about the great coffee that he's missing if he didn't come over to see y'all.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. Hi, Brad.
Hello, and I love coffee, so I mean that's
Well, awesome. So we've been open. This is the start of our 7th week, and we are over here right on the square in Alexandria. We're the big blue building. So we've opened up here, and we're doing pastries, and we have mochas and lattes, typically sausage biscuits to offer too, and donuts and apple fritters. We can pretty much make any coffee you want except for the frappes. But other than that, we've got most of it here. So we're 6 to 11. That's our business hours. So we are Monday through Saturday, 6 to 11. And yeah, so we're here and eager and waiting to meet all the people around us.
That's awesome.
Oh, we love that you're on Facebook. I saw your menu posted there.
Yes, ma'am.
When I was there, I think I got the apple fritter, and I was going to share it, like with my husband when I got home, and I found out I ate the whole thing before I got there.
Yeah.
It was so good. The coffee's delicious.
Well, she told him it was great. And what he was missing, I'm sure.
It was amazing. No, I didn't admit anything to him.
Oh.
We appreciate that. I could also answer a few questions we get a lot, which is we are kind of local to the area. We're asked that all the time.
Okay.
So my roots are in Carthage, and I was raised in Murfreesboro. My husband's from Lebanon. We met in Murfreesboro. We've always lived local-ish, so not Alexandria technically, but either Murfreesboro or, like I said, Lebanon.
Right there,
So
just a
from
few
the
miles
area.
away. Yeah, I love it.
Yes.
Do you bag and sell your pre-ground coffee or whole bean coffee or
Oh
anything?
yeah, thanks for asking. We do. We have it whole bean, and we are able to grind it if that's necessary, but we typically have it on the counter ready for you in whole bean style, bagged. So yes, it is available here, and it has our Alexandria coffee label on the front. It's real cute.
Well,
Good
that's awesome. Well, see, I
Yes.
took the plunge several years ago, and I bought like a grinder, so I've gotten real fancy.
Oh, you're
with it.
Oh, yeah,
serious.
you're
I
at
got
town
the
Saturday
This is a
night.
serious-
and everything, so I love it when the power goes out, because I can, on my fireplace, I can still boil the water, but I get my French press out, and I got a hand grinder. And
Oh,
everything.
my
When the power
goodness.
goes out,
Wow.
I'm still not missing my coffee.
He's a
so
coffee snob.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
So I've gotten.
No, that's a good way to do it. When you can do it in the French press, that's delicious.
Yes,
So,
it's very, very good. I'll be in to see y'all very soon.
I appreciate that. We would love to meet you. That's definitely one cool thing right now is we're starting to pick up pace, and we're still trying to keep it personal. We love meeting the people that come in, and we've had a lot of time to do that around here, getting to have some good conversations and meet the locals and people coming even from Smithville and Carthage area that are stopping in on their way through and getting to know people's stories. So it's been really cool. The community is awesome and really welcomed us, and we've really enjoyed it. So we're looking forward to a nice long future here.
Well, you're a great asset to downtown Alexandria. I'll be down there in a little while, so hopefully I'll be able to come
Awesome.
by. We're meeting with the state folks today to check out the square, and since we're in the Tennessee Downtowns program for Alexandria, so
Wonderful.
we're excited about that, and we're just glad y'all are there. They've got the sweetest family, the cutest kids, and they've done such a great job on the building. I love the inside, the outside. It's just so cute.
It's a great
Thank
asset
you.
to Alexandria. More
We
businesses like that come
a lot
in.
of work and sweat into it for sure, and we
Well-
still got more to do. So
Well, it
we're
shows.
hoping-
Yeah, it shows all the work you've done. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Well, welcome to our community. We
Yeah.
appreciate
Yes,
it.
welcome.
Thank you.
Well, we'll
Thank
see you soon, and thanks so much. And maybe one of these days we'll be able to see you in person on Chamber Chat.
Absolutely. We would love to get that opportunity. I'm sorry it didn't work out this time. We
That's
would have loved to
okay.
It
be.
works out fine.
We love you to be busy. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's good. That's a good thing.
Thank you. It was a crazy morning. Like I said, with school starting up, our kids are both attending school, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
did that this morning too. So it's
Oh,
just been a
just a-
crazy
It's
morning.
always frantic the first
Yeah.
day of school. Yes.
That's okay. Well, we're so grateful, and we
Yes.
hope you have the best success.
Thank you.
Bye, Kelsey.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. See y'all.
Oh, I'm glad we got to talk to them.
Yeah.
Weren't they sweet?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And what perfect timing.
It is.
Because we got the coffee connoisseur here.
Connoisseur.
But anyway, okay, so Kobe's telling me our time is up. Let's
Winding down.
Wait, you're here, Brad. You can help us out here.
All right.
Let's see here. The Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. Call
615-597-4163 or email me at Suzanne Williams, S. Williams at DeKalbCountyChamber.org.
Okay, so that didn't work out like I was thinking.
That's all right.
All right, Kathy, let's see
All
what
right.
you got.
Thank you to all our guests this morning, and we're grateful to WJLE Radio and DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat program. You can watch Chamber Chat on DTC3 as well as their website. Just go to dtc3.tv and click on Chamber Shows to view the program each month.
Okay, since you've done so great so far, Brad, go ahead.
We appreciate all you listening and viewing audiences and hope that you tune in again next month. Same chat time.
Same chat
You
channel.
gotta say it like Batman. Same chat time.
Thanks for joining us, and happy back to school, everyone. See you next month.
See ya.
Bye.